What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about Ottawa. 15 places to visit in Ottawa. Now, when I think of Ottawa, and I think when a lot of Americans think of Ottawa, they don't know what the heck to think about. No. I don't mean that as an insult. It's just that Americans really don't know anything about any Canadian cities or any foreign cities at all, to be quite honest. Maybe some of the most famous cities in the world. Maybe a little about London, that there's a clock tower, you know. That's the extent of our knowledge on the thing. So I thought it'd be cool to, now that I am familiar, a little more familiar with Canada, I know that Ottawa's the capital, I want to know what the heck, what can I do in Ottawa? There's probably some pretty cool stuff in Ottawa, so I thought this video would be cool. You know, 15 places to visit in the city. I have no idea what makes for a cool spot in Ottawa, but I'm pretty interested to find out. So, let's find out.
The capital of Canada. Many say the visit is not worth it, as it's...
What? What do you mean? Who says that? Who is saying the visit to Ottawa isn't worth it? What the heck?
Not so touristic. We don't agree. This city in the province of Ontario is a beautiful city, so British it seems like Europe, and offers many options, with most of the sites being in the center, making it possible to see almost everything on foot. Let's talk about 15 places and sites to visit in...
Whoa! Wow, this stuff is going by pretty quick. I know it's not part of the list yet, but it's already like beautiful stuff. All in Ottawa?
Almost everything on foot. Let's talk about 15 places and sites to visit in the city, most of them with free admission, which we did in 2.5 days. First of all, you can...
Ah! There's a giant spider or something.
Most of them with free admission, which we did in 2.5 days.
Ah! What is it? What's going on here? I'm not going to Ottawa. Get this thing away from me. Okay, just kidding.
First of all, you can divide Ottawa on two sides by its canal, west and east.
Oh, I didn't realize that. So, what's this called? Rio Ottawa? Or what's the name of this canal? Anyway, east and west side. Got it.
Other attractions are in other neighborhoods, far from downtown. Let's mention it in case of each attraction where it is. One, Parliament Hill, great postcard of the city.
Right, because this is the capital of Canada. So Parliament, the Canadian Parliament would be here. So this is the Parliament building? Can you visit it? Aren't people working?
Contains the Parliament building and several other relevant buildings in the city. Because it's a large area, it's common to have outdoor activities here, such as festivals or even yoga.
This big field in front of parliaments. You can do cool stuff there as well. Okay.
Visit the Parliament interior, but when we went in May, it was closed, so we couldn't see it. But it's beautiful. Tours are free. If it's cold, a great idea is staying around the pyre located in its center.
There's a fire? You know what? If you need to make anywhere more interesting, just throw a giant flaming cauldron there. That's what I always say, huh?
Centennial Flame. During the summer at night, there's a projection show in the Parliament building at night, the Northern Lights. It was spring, but we were lucky. They were testing and we were able to check it out.
Oh, smart. That's pretty cool. That's a cool way to even make the Parliament building even more interesting. Probably for tourists. It looked like they were putting some history stuff up there, but I'm a tourist. I'd love it.
2. Rideau Hall. It is the official residence of the...
What is this called?
Check it out. And the show's free. 2. Rideau Hall.
Rideau Hall? Rideau Hall?
It is the official residence of the Governor General of Canada, who represents Queen Elizabeth II.
The Governor General. I am not familiar with that position. I'm vaguely familiar with Canadian government. Governor General.
Of the government and Queen not only of the United Kingdom but also of Canada. When we were at Canada, it was Julie Payette. You can't shoot inside, so just took pictures. The tour is free and goes through several rooms in the palace. It explains the roles of the Governor General, the insignia, and much more.
Oh god, I could use this, because this would be perfect for someone who doesn't know anything, hardly, about how Canadian politics work. So, I'd be the one staring at the little plaque on the wall, actually reading the history.
Worth it. It is free, but you need to book in advance by phone. Details in the description. 3.
Okay.
Rideau Canal. It is a
Rideau Canal. Oh, this looks nice.
canal in the middle of the city with a length up to 200 kilometers. There are several tourist attractions around it. It's good to walk along its length.
Can you ride in it? Oh, you can skate on it? Can you, like, get a little kayak or something and row down it?
In the winter, it becomes the largest ice skating rink in the world.
Oh,
Don't forget to subscribe
That's cool.
and hit the like button. It will help us a lot. 4.
Alright, buddy. I'll give you a like. You got me.
Fairmont Château-Laurier.
Fairmont Château-Laurier. I can already tell that is a French name. And is it a castle? Why does Canada have all these, like, awesome castles? Why can't America ever have a castle? Why can't we have cool history? Why? You gotta go to Ottawa to even see a cool castle.
A 1912 castle-like hotel on the banks of the Rideau Canal. You can
Oh, it's a hotel? Wow, that actually had me fooled.
stay in one of its 429 rooms or visit some public areas, which include the main hall, a restaurant, and art galleries. Free
Okay.
entrance.
I don't know if I'm gonna go all the way to Ottawa just to visit some hotel. I mean, this would have to be the best hotel of all time. I'll stay in the hotel. I'll sleep in the hotel. I don't know if I'm gonna go there just for the hotel. Obviously, it's a nice hotel, though.
5. The National War Memorial.
National War Memorial. I wonder which war, if there's a specific war. There's a couple of Canadian conflicts I'm aware of now.
A memorial dedicated to the Canadians who died in several wars, including the First and Second World Wars. It
Okay.
symbolizes the sacrifices made by all the Canadians who died or will one day die for the country. Free public tour. 6.
That's nice. That's a nice monument.
Notre Dame Basilica.
Notre Dame Basilica. What is a basilica?
Dated from 1965, the Basilica is a National Historic Site in Canada. Neoclassical and Neo-Gothic, it's the oldest and the largest in Ottawa.
Whoa. Whoa.
In Canada, Neoclassical and Neo-Gothic.
Is it like a cathedral? But it's a basilica? If I'm saying that right? This is insane. Beautiful.
It's the oldest and the largest in Ottawa. It impresses both outside and
I mean, look at that. What the heck?
inside, with its terrace ceiling. Free entrance. 7. Byward Market. It's a
Byward Market. Is this just a Ottawa marketplace? America doesn't have any markets, you know? What? That's another thing. I just go all day over stuff in Canada that's better than America. I never get to talk about markets, say the word market. Yeah, Byward Market.
market located in the center of Ottawa with several open-air shops with
Ooh.
cheese, chocolate, and of course delicious maple things. It's also
Okay.
where the Ottawa sign is located.
Oh, the Ottawa sign. Talk about something that you gotta go to when you're in Ottawa. You should be arrested if you don't visit the Ottawa sign in Ottawa. Come on.
It's worth taking that classic photo to show that you've been to the city. Free public tour. 8. National Gallery of Canada.
Okay, this is the giant spider. It's a piece of art. Makes sense that it's not an actual spider that's gonna rip my head off. And possibly part of a gallery of work. I mean, if I'm not trolling, it's obviously pretty amazing and would actually be super cool. So,
We didn't get into the museum, but we passed through the spider monument in front of it. It is one
Okay.
of the largest art museums in North America, and
oh, this looks cool. Like, art museums, I feel like can be kind of hit or miss. But if it has kind of like exhibitions like the big spider and stuff like this, which is like really visually stunning, then this is definitely somewhere I'd love to go.
the entrance in 2020 was 16 Canadian dollars.
Fine.
9. Major Hills Park. It's a park close to the Byward Market. Quiet,
Okay.
good for walking.
Look at this. Like, you just don't get scenery like this, where you can just go to a park and in the distance see this fantastical, beautiful tower, clock tower, cathedral, whatever you have there in the background. You just don't get that in America, and it's sad. But that's what we have Canada for.
And for observing the Ottawa River in the back of the Parliament. Free public tour. 10. Nepean Point. It's a hill with a scenic view of the city. At the top, there's a statue of the French explorer Samuel de Champlain.
I'm not familiar with him. But this does seem like a cool way to get to, like, a high point in Ottawa, where you can kind of scour the land. No, you can get up here and look around and get like a good view of everything. That'd be kind of awesome.
The other side of the river, there's the city of Gatineau, which is in the province of Quebec, in the French part of Canada. 11. Commissioners Park. If it's spring, it's worth visiting Commissioners Park. In May, they celebrate the Canadian Tulip.
Does it always have all these beautiful flowers? Is that why it's important to be here in the proper season? Because it has like all this beautiful flowers and stuff?
Festival, which is absolutely amazing, with something like 300,000 tulips at the festival.
300,000? 300,000? I can't even imagine 300,000 tulips. Wow.
There are several fairs and food trucks. Free public tour. 12. Royal Canadian Mint. A great place to visit through its guided tour. It is possible to see the building from inside and understand the coin-making process. There's also a shop.
Oh, a mint! I was like, Great Canadian Mint. Like, the mint that you eat? That you suck on? Like a breath mint? The mint, like when you mint currency, like a coin. Oh, I'd love this. Oh, that is exactly the kind of thing that grabs my interest. A combination of history and like engineering and something. Oh yeah, sign me up.
Shop where you can buy souvenirs, commemorative coins, and where you have the opportunity to hold an original gold bar. It's kinda heavy. The tour costs $6.
$6, no problem.
Now let's go to the restaurant recommendations. 13. Fatboy Southern Smokehouse.
Wait, we're just taking out a whole spot just to recommend this restaurant. This is, I mean, I'm setting my expectations in accordance, you know? This is probably a really good smokehouse. Wait, Southern Smokehouse? What are we talking about here?
You can't go to Canada, not eat poutine. It's basically fries with...
Oh, you can get poutine here. Yes. Alright, that's the perfect plan for me, because I've always said I gotta try poutine, because it sounds good. And then you just go to Ottawa. You kill 3 birds with 1 stone. You get to go to Ottawa, you get to go to this smokehouse, famous smokehouse, and then you get to eat poutine. Your life would just be complete at that point, you know?
Sauce and cheese. Trust us, it's exception. Check the menu link at the description. 14. The Highlanders Pub. It's an Irish-style pub in North America. It offers rock concerts and a nice atmosphere. The link to the menu is in the video description. 15. Hokkaido Sushi. Like to try
Hokkaido Sushi? This is... We're really getting away. We're looking at like beautiful, gorgeous monuments and historical landscapes and buildings in Ottawa, the canal, and now we're all the way at a sushi restaurant. Okay, you know, actually, I don't mind it.
Sushi on our travels. For that, we went to the Hokkaido Sushi in Ottawa. Link to the menu in the description. Some travel tips now.
Is sushi like a big thing in Canada, or is it kind of the same as in America, where some people just really love sushi and it's just kind of a thing, and some people don't? Is it just kind of like that vibe in Canada?
How long to stay in Ottawa? We recommend 2 or 3 days in Ottawa. Don't underestimate the city. Where to stay in Ottawa? Hosting tips are in the video description. We stayed on an Airbnb in Centertown, a house with several...
Oh, Airbnb is the way to go. By the way, now that we're bringing it up, you can usually end up with like basically a whole house to yourself, and it's usually a super cool house in like a really cool place like Ottawa. Yeah, Airbnb. Don't get me started.
Rooms, and we stayed in one of them. Link in the description. How's the weather in Ottawa? Most of the year, between September and May, it's cold, and between November and March, it's winter. It's very cold. I always suggest taking cold clothes, because you never know how the unpredictable weather will be. But in winter, Yeah,
so you really do want to think about when you visit Ottawa. Americans don't like the cold. I'm not saying Canadians like the cold. I don't think anyone likes the cold. But Americans are not even close to acclimated to the cold. It's a very short winter here, and we hate it. So I feel like I'd be really particular with when I scheduled my visit.
You may need special clothes because the winter is very, very harsh. Our trip was in May 2019. Yes, it was cold. Did you like it? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out our other...
Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. Station to station travelers. Yeah, very nice video. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. Very cool. Well, that certainly gave me a lot to think about Ottawa. As I expected, it absolutely hits the nail on the head as far as historical buildings, things to visit, things to tour. There's a couple of cool things that was mentioned, like the market and some things that are more like activities that you can physically do. I'm really into that kind of stuff. The canal you can visit and that monument where you can look over all of Ottawa. So this video only focused on a certain set of things, I feel. There's probably a bunch more attractions in Ottawa than were represented in this video, but I did enjoy the wide range of stuff that was shown here. It's actually pretty cool. And apparently a great smokehouse and sushi place, which, in all honesty, is good advice. So anyway, I enjoyed that. That was cool. Ottawa is definitely cool. I kind of expected it to be cool, and it is. And I feel like there's more. There's more to learn about it. But this is good for now. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to give it a like or comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada, places in Canada, culture, things I've never seen, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.